Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town
to feel-good stories and messages of hope.
A few jokes and live calling.
Highlighting local businesses.
Discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying a delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Give us a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. Freddie, you have to get up. We've got a morning show to do.
Just give me 5 more minutes. Where'd I put my hat?
Come on, Freddie. You don't have time. Get out of bed.
I can never find my hat when I need it.
We'll get the hat at the studio. Let's go. Pour yourself some coffee and get to the studio because it's time for the morning show.
Now where's my bell?
Welcome to the morning show with Dawn and Freddie S., the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
Fun.
Third time's a charm?
Third time's a charm.
We got this?
Seems like we do.
All right. Teamwork makes the dream work. All right, someone take a listen to, take a feed on the feed, see if we can listen to it and see what we got cooking. Anyway, happy Monday, everyone. Happy Cinco de Mayo, third time's a charm. We're still regrouping and recouping from our Friday event here. But I think everyone had a good time. I know you all had a good time at the end. But you weren't here, Althea.
Yeah, it was fun. Sounds good. I had a great time. I wanted to come back after I left, actually, because it was way more fun than what I was doing.
Well, congratulations on your graduation.
Thank you. It was okay. It was so weird because the professors all professed in, but we didn't.
Professed in?
Or processed in.
Oh.
But we didn't. They're like, sit in your chair by 12:30, and then the professors had the big thing, and then we couldn't even like process out because there was no room either. So I just left after I got my thing.
How long was the ceremony?
I was the second to last row to graduate because I was in the last college, and I'm in the second half of the alphabet, and I was there for 2.5 hours. So I would say overall, probably 3.5.
Yeah, and it was like, my parents were telling me, oh, by the time your friend was supposed to go, there was like an entire other page of people that were supposed to go, and they were like,
yeah.
Hey, can we leave?
Yeah.
And so they basically, I wanted to stay to turn my tassel, but my parents were like, no.
Yeah, I didn't even care about that. I just left.
Wow. What's it feel like now that you guys have graduated?
Terrifying.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I don't know what to do with my life now. Think about it. For 23 years, I've just been at school learning. And now I'm expected, all right, go make something of yourself.
Like, there's one self-identity that all students have up until they graduate college, which is being a student. Like, no matter what is happening, most likely you have that constant in your life. And now we just don't.
Right, it's your whole life, right?
Yeah.
From kindergarten all the way through graduation, you know, you've got summers off, essentially, and then you go back to school, and this is what you are. You're a student.
Yeah.
And now the world is your oyster, as they say. You can go and do anything that you want to do.
Yeah, I don't think it'll really feel different until August, because right now it just feels like summer break.
Truth.
So I think once August comes around and I don't have back-to-school stuff to do, that's when it'll hit me more.
Well, congratulations to everyone.
When I finally decide to, really sit down and...
You have a camera on you?
Oh, man. I'm so
Maybe.
I got my hair done, so I finally...
It looks nice.
I'm finally presentable on these things. But yeah, I guess once I finally start, really putting my resume out there and getting a bunch of rejections, I'm going to be like, this is the adult experience.
All right, so what do you want to do now with your life?
I don't know. I really decided to focus on animation and rigging, because I did rigging as my portfolio for my last class, and I really liked it. So I'm like, why not focus on rigging, because it's a technical skill that apparently a lot of companies are looking for, and I'm like, well, a lot of people don't like doing certain parts.
All right,
of
so what's
animation.
rigging?
Basically, it's where you go into. So basically, someone creates the skeleton. So like, let's say someone would create. Everyone knows Moana, right? Everyone seen Moana?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. So someone has to create the skeleton to make the fingers move, to make the face move, and that would be basically what I would be doing.
Talking to G-Man over there?
Yeah.
Yo, you hear that? Bro, what's that noise?
Yeah.
It's the spirits.
It's me.
When you hear noises like that, those are spirits.
It's spirits, or it's Karen in the theater, because
Can't
or
say
Chloe.
anything else.
I do believe it's haunted though. I've been here early in the morning where no one's here
It's
and there
not
are
haunted,
noises.
it's blessed.
Thank you.
These are very spirits.
So on Friday we had our Segundo de Mayo, so it was our fundraising event for the Amp Media Futures Foundation. We had, I don't know, maybe about 75 people?
I don't know. I came kind of early, but it looked like it got more crowded as the night
It
went
came
on.
a little bit in waves, and there was an event next door, so it was a little crowded. You were here at the end. Kiara was dancing. You guys had a really good time.
Yeah, it was fun.
You have fun?
Yeah. I came and then I left to get my clothes out Plato's closet and I came back.
Well, it was nice to see you like embracing. You're like a different person now that school's done for you.
Yeah.
Totally different.
I was just here once a week, so it was like,
But now you feel like you belong.
yeah. And I came back after getting my clothes out Plato's closet, and they took 21 of my clothes. And
That's
I
good.
made $53.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, they ripped you off. I feel like
They did, but I was trying to sell my clothes on Depop for so long, and nobody was buying it because Depop's also a scam.
Yeah.
Aren't they all now?
Yeah.
So sad.
Yeah.
They said they wanted to be in this.
Well, yes, they wanted to be mixed call. So huge thank you to all of our sponsors. We raised about $6,000 so far, so it's really, really exciting. And all of that goes back to our crew, giving them stipend money, food, lunch. It takes a lot to keep this village going. So from the bottom of our hearts, we say thank you. And how was everyone's weekend? I was in total regroup mode. Saturday, I was here with Karen. I had to return the tables. Yo, G-Man, remember when you and Freddie went to do the tables, and you guys had to put them in the car and take them out of the car? Yeah, no, that didn't happen for me. I drove up. They put them in my car. I said, thank you. I drove up. They took them out of my car. I said, thank you. And that was that. They were lovely at Atlas Party Rentals. I must say, their customer service is incredible. So if you were looking to rent tables or anything for a venue, I went to one up in Boynton Beach. They were incredible to work with. I think all of our vendors were incredible to work with. All the food we had, there's still food left.
It was so good.
We have a lot of food left. We've got fajitas. I think we might have pulled pork left. There's little sandwiches. So there's like breakfast, lunch, and then probably more for rice and beans. We have a lot of food left, which is incredible.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing I came today because I was like, I love free food.
All right. So did you send any? I think I sent some videos over.
Yes, you did.
I don't know if you downloaded them. Aaron, how was your weekend?
Work and volunteering. I pretty much have a 7-day week, so
Where do you volunteer?
I volunteer at the Tower of Games store to run games for people.
Move your mic closer. Where's the Tower Game Store?
It's up on Spanish River. It's about 5 minutes from here.
What kind of games? Like
Um,
electric games?
No, Dungeons and Dragons. It's a role-playing game, tabletop, pencil and paper, and imagination.
Oh, so you're like the game master for
Yes.
those games? Okay, I see.
Wow, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You guys like those games?
I don't know. I've heard of it. I've never played it.
I haven't played them. My sister plays them, which cool, but I have no idea what they are.
School games,
Yes.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's the one they played in
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think it's cool watching like interesting people in their characters like play those kinds of games, but like I'm not gonna sit and watch my sister play those games. Like she's not into the character enough. But I think when the role playing's real, it'll look cooler.
I
You know.
tried getting into it, but
They play the game and go.
Well, isn't it like an 8-hour campaign though?
No,
Oh,
not
okay.
necessarily.
Okay.
The ones I run are about 3 hours.
Oh, that's way better.
How'd you get,
Oh, that's way better.
how'd you get into that? That's like so niche.
I've been doing it since I was a kid, like early 90s.
And there's a game store that's just what that's for?
No, the Tower of Game store has all kinds of games that, like board games, card games, tabletop games of all sorts and stuff.
It's on Spanish River and what?
Spanish River and I don't remember
It's
the
got to
cross
be
street
near
on
here
Fourth.
because Spanish River only goes so far west.
Yeah.
So it can't be too far from here.
No, it's like 5 minutes up the road.
So why don't we go do a show there or something? Or do
We
something
should.
really
I'll ask them
cool.
if we
I would
can.
love
We should.
Right? That's
Play
what
a
I'm
little
thinking.
game.
It'd be a
Yeah.
3-hour show of all of us like just sitting down trying to go through.
There used to be a game store up in West Palm, and we did a whole show there, which was so much fun. All different board games, all different cool stuff. Then they closed after COVID because, business got really tough then. But
Yeah.
if there's one in our area, that would be so much fun to go do like an intern game day.
I love board games.
Regular board games?
I
Yeah.
love.
All right, so
board
what's the
games.
best, most popular board game?
That would have to be
Monopoly?
one of the card games like Pokemon or Magic the Gathering, possibly, because it's less space for your game materials, and you get more variety of game out of the card games than you do from board games. Board games are pretty linear.
How busy are they?
Busy enough,
busy?
they've been open for more than a year, and they're doing strong.
That's amazing. All right, we got to check this place out. It's called Tower Games on Spanish River. You got them on the call?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so the
God.
day
wow.
after our event, Friday takes half the crew on a road trip up to Melbourne Beach. And G-Man said, G-Man, I'm glad you were late and you didn't make it with them, or else we wouldn't be doing this right now.
Wait,
God,
that's
it's all
where
in
you're
God's
at?
timing.
That's
Yes.
where everyone's at?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, we didn't get the invite, apparently. It's fine.
How many people went?
Freddie, Jalen, and Andrew.
Oh.
Everyone
I thought
who
it was
knew
like
how to set
everybody.
up the morning show went.
Well, Jalen's not normally here and Andrew's not normally here, but Gio normally sets up the morning show, but he's not here and he was supposed to be here, so I don't
And
know.
after a party went, even though they didn't change anything, something did change.
Yeah. But we figured it out.
Yeah.
Are they on VMix?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to bring them over?
Seems like enough froze though. Though we can look at Freddie.
Wait, so only 2 people went with Freddie?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Look at
I
that
thought it was like
profile.
everyone. I was like, is that
Freddie,
why
look at that
nobody's here?
profile. Let's look at.
Even in the car, he has a hat on.
Always has a hat on. He's got his amp shirt. So they're heading up to Melbourne Beach. They're heading up to Cheers on the Beach with JoJo, who has been a longtime friend. She has an incredible. She's got 2 restaurants. Cheers on the Beach is going to be a satellite studio for us up in Melbourne Beach. So JoJo's going to have a full set, full camera, full equipment. We're going to be able to run it remotely from here, just like we do all of our remote studios. So that's going to be able to run. She's going to have singers and different venues, so you can be there, you can be here, we can cross collab, which will be really cool. So they're heading up there to put that studio together. And G-Man, it's all in God's timing. See that? Amen. He's an hour late, so he didn't get to go with them, so he's staying here to help up with us with this. Yeah, where you got to get you on a mic. Where were you yesterday? You were at an event? Or you were at the Formula One?
It was 2 days ago. We were at some hangar party.
How was it?
It was fun. And then yesterday we were trying to go somewhere else, but I was like, let me just stay home because I gotta go. I was like, all right, let me just go. But then nothing happened. Then I had to wake up, walk dogs. So
Oh, the dogs kept you from getting here today?
I kept myself from getting here. I'm not gonna blame the dogs. So,
That's what they're there for, to be blamed for eating homework. Like, come on.
but there they go. Let's see them. Fly them up on the page. Let's see Freddie driving in action.
Oh, yes, we get to see them.
How's it going for you guys there?
Hi.
You hear them? Turn it up on your now.
Jay's got her hoodie on,
Oh, and we lost.
Who's
and we lost them. Well, I guarantee you they're not having as much fun if I was driving.
You'd have been
That I
there.
We would have been there already.
If
I'm telling you.
If I was driving, we'd already be there, no doubt.
It's so funny is that my friend, she was like, girl, I cannot be with you on the highway. I'm like, why? She's like, you drive crazy. I'm like, no, I don't. I just need people to get out
That's
of
what my
way."
mom. No, the thing with driving is whatever speed I am driving at, perfect speed. If you're going too slow, you're going too slow. If you're speeding past me, like whoa, slow down.
Why are you,
need
going
to go
the
my
speed
speed.
limit? You always need to be going 10 over.
No, you need to go
the
my speed. Like only my speed is the correct speed, or else I will get angry at you.
What's she doing in there?
She's killing us. No.
Karen was here for 5 hours on Saturday. I don't know what she's complaining.
Oh, that's crazy trippy. My
That's
weekend
gotta
was
be
crazy.
true.
Don't do that. I almost threw up. Yo.
The car overturned.
I guess they're there already because it looks like they're a light.
Yeah.
How could they be there already?
I guess they got
We're an
left
hour
early.
out from where we're supposed to be, but I do believe that if Tom was driving, we'd already be there.
Get out of here.
You there already?
Even Gio's not there.
Who's holding the camera?
Andrew.
Gio's not there. Well, Gio's not here either. I haven't even heard from
the phone with us.
Gio's not anywhere.
our Gio.
11:10, 11:06.
I've not even heard from the other Gio.
Yeah.
What happened tonight?
I don't know. Let's see. Nope. Oh, Layla's here. And it grows.
Hey,
It's all good,
why
though.
is Andrew trolling?
What happened?
Yo.
Oh.
We're gonna die laughing.
All right. Let's see what videos we got. In the meantime.
Exactly. I do also have a couple pictures of me, the ones that I'm not embarrassed of too much.
All
But
right,
we'll
let's
get to
take
the
a look.
videos first.
Let's take a look what we got.
Vibration is absolutely everything that you do. So if you want to know how to
Morning.
change your vibration, change your hairdo, change the colors that you wear, change your job, vibration is your reality. You are what you do with your energy. Your thoughts, your feelings, your actions, your interactions with people, the relationships you have, the music you listen to, all of that comes into you, and whatever vibration that is, you absorb it. When you cut onions, your hands smell like onions. Who do you spend time with in person? What do you talk about? You're just an ever-changing field of energy, so what are you adding to that energy? Is it downward pulling? Is it upward pulling? Does it look like who you want to become? Where your heart is, where your thoughts are, that's who you become. That's your vibration. That becomes your magnetism. That's who you attract. The way you change your magnetism is one step at a time. Take care of the minutes, and the whole incarnation will take care of itself. You are the sum total of where you put your energy and what you bring into your atmosphere. If you want to change your vibration, change that.
Wow, that was deep.
Oh, seeing the lights are blinking. How do you like that?
You'll end up taking on those people's like traits, like that energy is like you hang out with a bunch of people who are like doing crime and doing all this. It's like you end up obviously probably assimilating that personality, even if it's like wrong. But yeah, I agree.
Kind of
Not the whole vibration part. You didn't have to put it like vibration, but like I agree with everything else.
I know she's telling the truth. It's all about vibrations and frequencies.
I mean,
That's
I
how
guess
they
the
rub
kind of
off on
energy you're putting out.
That's why we're
you're
probably
gonna
going to have
absorb.
to stage the whole studio today.
Yes. That's all I'm thinking.
She was like, yes, we got you. All right, do I have you have some pictures to show graduation?
Yes. Oh, I can't believe I have to show
Oh,
this.
that's a nice dress, though.
Ooh, look at you.
Oh, should I send over some?
That's beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
Your degree is in animation?
Yeah, a bachelor's in was it fine arts bachelor's in computer animation and fine arts. And then this is me day of, found my seat.
Aww.
Yeah.
Was it at Lynn?
No,
What row and section were you?
I was in row 2, section all the way to the restroom. That was like the
You were
second
A?
row.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
B. I was
Yeah.
B119.
I was A 31.
I thought I almost missed my spot to walk on stage because
I saw you.
we got up and we had been sitting for 2.5 hours, so obviously I had to pee by then. And so we got up and I go to the bathroom, and then I get back and I see this girl who I just had class with, though I know what her last name is. And for about 4 seconds I forgot that L.A. does in fact come before L.E., which is what I am. So I was freaking out that my people were way in front of her when in fact they moved about 2 feet.
Yeah, because I remember seeing you walk all the
Yep.
way up.
I was freaking out. I was freaking out. Yep.
And let me not bother her.
Thank you.
Let me tell you, my parents were so. I know, I'm not gonna say annoying because I love them, but they were like, "Can we go now?" Because the business majors were like 5 whole pages.
Yeah,
of
we're a
people
lot.
there was like 1,000 people in total at that place. 5,000 family, like 1,000 graduates. And then I was like, look, I just want to see Courtney walk across the stage. Give me a second. The minute she did, they were like, okay, was that her? And I was like, yes. And they're like, okay, let's go.
You're a business major?
Yeah, sports management. It was weird how they did it because I had been to the graduation for the past 2 years, and it's usually you graduate in your college, but then specifically by your major, versus this year they just did the college that you were in, so all the business majors were together. And like last year, sports management would have been the last major in the business of college. So either way, I was last. So it doesn't matter for me.
And now you're here, so it's all good.
Now I'm here. Yep.
And I understand you want to do production.
I do. I'm more interested in production than like marketing.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, good. Then we'll put you into production.
Exactly.
We have more videos and more anything else. I think I might have sent another one over. You have it?
I also have one video that I just downloaded.
All right,
I just wanted to get everyone's opinion on this discourse.
Okay.
But first,
Every day she carried water in 2 clay pots, one perfect, the other cracked. The perfect pot always delivered a full load, while the cracked pot leaked water along the way. One day, the cracked pot couldn't hold back its sorrow. It spoke to the woman, "I'm sorry. I'm not perfect. I can't carry the full amount like the other pot. I'm broken. I'm useless." The woman smiled and said, "Have you ever noticed the flowers growing along the path you take every day?" The cracked pot was confused. "What do you mean?" it asked. "You see," she explained, "I've known about your crack all along. Every day as you walk back, you water the flowers. Without you, these flowers would never grow." The cracked pot was silent, realizing something it never understood before. The woman continued, "Your imperfection is what makes this path beautiful. It may not be perfect, but it brings life in a way the other pot never could. We all have our cracks. We all have our flaws. But maybe those very imperfections are what make us special. What seems broken might just be the thing that brings something beautiful into the world."
Wow. That's very true.
So it made me think about our studio because we are so imperfection, not perfect, but yet we water everybody else's flowers and we all grow. So I kind of think like our imperfection, I know it's so sappy, but whereas everyone's looking for perfection, we're not, but we get it done.
I feel like we're the definition of organized chaos.
I mean, think about it, 3 times the charm today before we
Yeah.
2 calls to Andrew, G-Man, but we got it.
Exactly.
That's why
we got it. You push through, you don't give up.
See how we do on sound over there good?
It's still crazy.
What's wrong? Wow, that's so
well, if you've stuck with us so far through the technical difficulties. Well, if you've stuck with us so far, thank you so much for the technical difficulties. We'll get it right, trust me, for tomorrow. But one last thing, I wanted to get everyone's discourse on this that's been going around.
So lost without
Okay.
I know you were right. Believe so.
Where did the conversation start from? Like, what is the root of 100 men versus 1 gorilla?
What does 100 men look like? Like, how big is that group of people?
It's
Like,
not
people
very
realize
big.
that
It's not very big.
Yeah. So could a gorilla be 100?
1,000%. It's a gorilla. Their bite force is like tons. I don't know like the actual amount, but it's literally like at least a ton. Yeah.
No. That's what everyone says. But here's the thing.
You think 100?
Average men.
Yeah. 100 arrows.
With a gun and weapons. I'm talking bare hands. Hand-to-hand combat. No guns, no spears, no rocks, just pure physical strength.
But I like man's odds. If it's just one singular gorilla, I think 100 people like all
jumping in. What?
But what if somebody? But what if everyone doesn't? My friend was always like, okay, everyone sees the first guy get torn to bits, and everyone scatters.
We're not going one by one.
How did this whole thing start? Anyone know where it started from?
It's a TikTok thing, yeah.
Saw it on TikTok.
Yeah.
TikTok. Well, we saw you dancing on our TikTok, which was really good. So I figured she knows exactly what's happening. So what's the strength of 100 men is compared to the gorilla?
It's like who would win 100 men or a gorilla?
I think 100 men.
Aaron, what do you think?
I definitely would go with 100 men because human ingenuity All
I
it
think
takes is
humans are
one mirror and
smarter.
you can distract a gorilla because they don't have.
No,
the sense
Oh
of-
my
no mirrors,
God.
no nothing, just pure. You're just in there with a line cloth, and that's it.
I was just using that as an example.
But they don't have
We don't-
large stamina. They don't have like
Men
a
or
long
gorillas?
stamina. Gorillas.
Oh.
Well, it
They have very
depends.
short stamina.
It depends which men you get. Like,
No, average man, no,
Yeah,
average man.
nothing.
Yeah.
Average guy. Just random men you pick off. No bodybuilder.
It's because I asked ChatGPT.
No, I am 100% for the gorilla. Sure, look, the humans, our stamina is like what we can walk for miles compared to other animals who have to conserve stamina because of their mass. But I genuinely believe in a coliseum setting. Come on, we've done this before.
especially
with
since a gorilla still has animal instinct, so its natural instinct is going to be to bite you and to scratch you, and it has the features to do that. What do men have?
Exactly.
Greasy nails? Like, no, that's not getting anywhere.
But you could gouge their eyes out.
But no, here's the thing: a gorilla can like decimate 100 a couple. Okay, let's say it just a gorilla like decimates 20 men, right? Then you're level 80.
But listen.
But what are they gonna do? Just hit it?
I just imagine this gorilla going like this with like 5 heads in between, just going
No,
like.
listen.
I'm advocating violence against animals, but
Men are more organized. People are more organized. They have more of an organized way of like killing. They would have a more organized way of killing the gorilla. The gorilla would just have chaos, and then
It would
first,
charge at
first,
you.
Literally use one guy to
first-
distract him and the rest of them.
Yeah, all the dudes just come up with a
Yeah.
plan of attack on how to take
yeah.
it down.
So first, I would gouge his eyes out because he can't see, and then
You
the
can't do that to us. We
it's
can do
like
that to you.
and the girl's like and then you could like.
We're not gonna get very
But
specific
remember,
on what
its
we're gonna
skin,
do.
its skin is tough. Okay, let's say you gouge out. I've heard this plan before. You gouge out its eyes. You try to, I guess,
Let's not get too deep.
I don't know, deaf it
love
or something
animals.
like that. Yes, we do love animals.
Yes.
Love animals.
not
But this is a
advocating violence
hypothetical.
against animals.
That's why the gorilla.
100% men would win.
That's it.
That's it.
No,
100%.
I need to research
I don't know
like.
what you guys are saying.
No.
Yeah.
Are you 100 men or are you a gorilla?
100 men.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm gonna research gorillas and like see like the bone density and all that stuff and see.
There is no con. It's just simple.
There's no con. There's just.
It's an open field of 100 men, one gorilla.
Also, the men would know what's going on because they're gonna be put in that space with one gorilla. The gorilla's not gonna know what's going on, so they're gonna be able to plan, and the gorilla's not gonna be able to plan.
Power to the people.
Yeah.
Amen, Donald.
That's what I think. Definitely 100 men.
Yeah, but like we never specified what kind of gorilla. It could be King Kong. They literally have a whole franchise about a gorilla destroying everything.
And King Kong, who brought him down? So you.
I don't know, actually.
But King Kong is mythical.
I thought it was Godzilla.
Yeah.
King Kong with exoskeletons.
Yeah, I'm talking about a real gorilla. I'm not talking about a mythical gorilla.
We're talking about a silverback.
All right, well.
Everyone's just straying farther away.
Happy Monday, everyone. We should really be doing something for Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Happy Teacher Appreciation Week. All these great things. Congratulations on your graduation. A lot of good things. I know we feel like we're moving into summer, but it's still spring for the rest of the country.
Yeah.
Just not in Florida, but it's still only May 5th. And happy birthday to my daughter. Today is her 33rd birthday. So happy birthday, Chelsea. Apparently, my post went out on AMP Instagram, and our marketing people must have taken it down. So, Chelsea, I will put back at your post for happy birthday. Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other. Freddie and crew, maybe we'll see you midday. Have a good one.
Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.